For decades, we've been told a simple story about wolves. A dominant alpha rises to power through force. Subordinates fall in line. A rigid hierarchy rules the pack. It's dramatic. It's memorable. And it's mostly wrong. What if everything you thought you knew about wolf society was based on a misunderstanding? What if wolves aren't ruthless dictators of the wild but cooperative strategists, communicators, and ecosystem architects? Today, we're peeling back the myth and revealing the real social genius of wolves. The idea of the alpha wolf didn't come from the wild. It came from captivity. Early studies observed unrelated wolves confined together in zoos, animals under stress, stripped of natural family bonds. In that artificial chaos, dominance battles emerged. Researchers assumed this reflected nature, but decades later, long-term field studies told a very different story. In the wild, a wolf pack is not a gang fighting for power. It's a family. At the core is a breeding paraffin, lifelong partners guiding their offspring across generations. Leadership isn't seized. It's inherited through trust, experience, and care. The Secold Alpha isn't a tyrant. They're parents. By clinging to outdated hierarchy models, we've flattened a complex, emotionally rich society into a cartoonish power struggle and missed the real brilliance beneath. Wolves don't rule through force. They communicate. Their language is astonishingly nuanced. Howls aren't just eerie sounds echoing through forest, their location signals, emotional expressions, and social A single howl can say where I am, who I'm with, and how I feel. Body language fills in the details. A lowered head signals calm submission. A relaxed tail invites play. A subtle ear twitch can prevent conflict before it begins. And then there's scent. Through collective scent marking, wolves effectively vote, reinforcing territorial boundaries and signaling readiness to move or hunt. When a pack shifts direction, it's often not commanded, but agreed upon through accumulated cues. This isn't dominance, it's coordination. Hunting gets all the attention, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. Wolf packs thrive because cooperation extends far beyond the chase. Older wolves babysit pups, while others hunt. Experienced members teach the young migration routes and prey behavior. Injured or elderly wolves are often supported, fed, and protected. Dens are chosen strategically, guarded communally, maintained collectively. Roles emerge naturally, not by force, but by fit. A younger wolf may excel at endurance. An older one at strategy. Another at play, strengthening bonds that keep the pack united under pressure. This distributed cooperation creates resilience. If one wolf fails, the system doesn't collapse. It adapts. Perhaps most surprising of all, wolves have personalities. Research has identified individuals that are bold explorers, cautious observers, playful innovators, and steady stabilizers. A bold wolf might discover new hunting grounds, but only because a cautious one ensures the pack doesn't rush into danger. A playful wolf strengthens bonds, reducing tension during scarce times. A patient wolf becomes a teacher. These differences aren't flaws. They're assets. Some of the most successful packs weren't led by the strongest wolves, but by the most socially intelligent ones. Individuals whose empathy, adaptability, or curiosity reshaped the fate of the entire group. In wolves, purpose isn't imposed. It's discovered. The impact of wolf society doesn't stop with the pack.
Thriving, complex packs reshape entire ecosystems.
By influencing prey movement, not just numbers, wolves allow vegetation to recover. Riverbanks stabilize. Forests regenerate. Bird populations return. Even river paths can change. This phenomenon, known as trophic cascades, reveals wolves not as destroyers but as regulators. Engineers of balance. And here's the connection we often miss. It's their social complexity that makes this possible.
Stable packs hunt efficiently.
Communicative packs avoid waste. Adaptive packs respond to environmental change. Healthy societies create healthy ecosystems. So the next time you hear the word alpha, remember this: wolves don't conquer the wild. They cooperate with it. They are not symbols of dominance, but of family, intelligence, and balance. And perhaps the greatest myth of all is that we had nothing to learn from them.